Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. So this is Trading Coach this side. So in this particular video, we are going to talk about something called as the triple tap order flow setup. So this is a simple and efficient setup to catch the market reversals. This is an excellent price action based trading strategy, and you can use this strategy on all different time frames on all different market conditions. So before we get into the topic, I recommend you to click on the subscribe button, tap on the notification icon so that you can receive more insightful contents and trading lessons just like these. Without wasting any further time, let us get into the topic. So here you can notice I have drawn the diagrammatic example of the triple tap order flow setup. So first of all, on the left hand side, you have a bullish version of this triple tap order flow setup. Let us start with this one. So first of all, what happens is you will see a selling market, you will see a falling prices. So right within the falling prices, the market will create a kind of a three different tap on a vertical or on a kind of a parallel line. So you will see three different tap, and right after the third tap, quickly the prices will shoot up. So the taps can take place either on a downward parallel line. Alternatively, the taps can also take place either on a rising parallel line, that is on upward trajectory. Alright. So typically what happens is right after this particular tap, you will see a sharp upside movement in the stock prices or the asset prices. So what's actually happening here is we are seeing a consistent battle between buyers and sellers. So first of all, there will be a very good battle that's going on between buyers and sellers. And right at the end of the battle, that is right after the third touch or the third tap, you will see that buyers will emerge as victorious. And not only that, the uninformed traders who have no idea what's actually happening behind the price action, they will be caught in this particular battle. So all these uninformed traders who have taken position within this particular consolidation or within this particular taps, they are now trapped in the market, and when the buyers emerge victorious, all these uninformed traders will be thrown out of the positions. The bearish pattern works on the same concept. So first of all, you will have a rising market or you will have a rising stock or asset prices. Right after the rising prices, the market goes into a kind of a battle, right? So you will see three different taps or three different tests. The test can take place either on a downward line or the test can take place either on an upside line. And right after this three different taps, quickly the prices will fall down, indicating that, the sellers have taken control of the market. So typically again, what's happening here is you are seeing a consistent battle between buyers and sellers. All the uninformed traders who have taken position within this particular consolidation are either trapped or they are caught in the battle. And when the prices goes down, when the sellers become victorious, when they emerge victorious, all these uninformed traders will be taken out of the position. They will be thrown out of the market. So this is a simple diagrammatic example of triple tap order flow setup. So now we have understood the theoretical example. Let us look at some actual example directly on the price chart. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so right now I'm looking at Nifty 50 15 minutes time frame. So as you can see the chart, right at this particular point, I can notice a triple tap order flow setup. So let me just mark this particular setup. Let me show you how exactly this setup looks like. So here I can mark this specific setup just like this. So first of all, we are seeing a very good falling prices right on the price action. So we see a very strong sell-off, and right after the sell-off, we can also notice that the market has, the market is trying to test this particular level, but the prices are testing this particular level in a kind of a parallel manner, right? So we have a kind of a downward moving parallel line, and the prices are testing this parallel line for almost three different times. So you have the first test over here, and you also have the second test over here, and you also have a third test over here. So right after this three different parallel tests, we also see a very sharp upside momentum. So right after the third test, we can see a shoot up in the index prices. Another important thing is, if you look at this particular triple tap setup over here, we can see a very good order flow of both buyers and sellers. It is an indication that both buyers and sellers are trying to fight it out. Both buyers and sellers are actually fighting at this particular area over here, and they are trying to determine who's actually in control of this market prices. So right after this battle is over, once this particular test is done, we can see that the buyers have emerged victorious from this particular battle. So this particular shoot up in the index prices also mean that the buyers are actually victorious in this particular battle. And not only that, all the uninformed traders who have taken position within this particular consolidation, they are actually thrown out of the market. They are forced to liquidate their positions at an unfavorable price. Alright. So if I am looking at this particular setup in real time, what I can do is I can try to take my position right after this breakout. So you have this upper line exactly over here, right? So this particular upper line that's over here, right after the upper line, when I saw this actual breakout or when I saw this gap up breakout, I could have taken a position exactly at that particular moment, or maybe right after the breakout when I had this kind of a retest over here, I could have taken position even at that particular point. And maybe I can keep my stop loss somewhere along the bottom of this, so that whenever the prices do a mean reversion, I'll be stopped out from the market. I can take a minor loss and I can get out of my position. On the other hand, when I want to keep the target, I can try to keep the target at the upper levels, maybe at the upper turning points or the upper resistance. It can be a very good spot for me to keep the targets. So personally, I have traded this setup right after the retest, and I have kept my target somewhere around 18,050 as well as 18,100. And successfully the market did hit my target. So just like I said before, you need to look for three different things in this particular price action setup. So first of all, you need to look for a falling prices, and right after the falling prices, you need to look for a three different tap that is on a parallel direction. So the parallel direction can be either on the downside or it can be upside. And right after this three different tap, if you see a quick breakout, you can take your position right after the breakout. Alright. So we have understood this triple tap order flow setup using a bullish example. Now let us look at a bearish example of the same setup. So right now I'm looking at S&P 500 index that is on 30 minutes time frame. So if I look at this particular index, I can spot a nice triple tap order flow bearish setup. So first of all, what I can notice is that I can see a very sharp market movement over here. I can see that prices have rallied a lot exactly from this point to this particular point. That is all the way from 4,620 to all the way till 4,710. So I can see a very nice upside momentum. So right after the rising prices, over here I can see a nice consolidation as well as a three different tap exactly over the parallel line, right? So let me mark it out. So I can notice three different tap right over this parallel line, and the parallel line is also actually going to the downside. So right after this three different tap, we can notice the prices have actually fallen down. Exactly at this particular triple tap, we can see that a good order flow of buyers and sellers are actually taking place. Both buyers and sellers are trying to battle each other to take dominance over the stock prices or the index prices. So apart from that, we can also notice some uninformed traders who have taken short position or uninformed traders who have taken long position, are now in between this particular battle. They got caught in this particular battle. And when the prices have fallen down, when we see a sharp sell-off over here, all these uninformed traders are now thrown out of the market. They are liquidated from their positions. As usual, right after this triple tap, sellers are actually victorious. So what I can do is, once I see this particular setup in live market or in real time, I can go ahead and take my position right after the breakout of this triple tap trading setup. Say for example, I can take my entry right after the breakout exactly over here. So once I have taken my entry, then probably I can keep my stop loss somewhere along the upper boundary so that whenever the prices are mean reverting, I can exit with a small loss. On the other hand, I can keep my target at the upcoming turning point. So whatever the turning points which I'm seeing on the downside, there I can keep my targets. I can also keep my targets at the upcoming support level. Alright, so now you have understood both the bullish as well as a bearish triple tap order flow trading setup. Let us do a quick recap and also let us try to understand some of the important points related to this particular trading setup. So, triple trap order flow setup is a simple and efficient setup to catch the market reversals. So, the diagram that you see on the left hand side, that is the bullish triple tap price action setup. So, first of all, you will see a falling prices. And right after the falling prices, you will see a kind of a consolidation which creates a 3 different tap over a parallel line. Right after the consolidation, right after the third tap, you will see a sharp upside movement in the asset prices. You will see a good price rally after the third tap or the third test. So what you can do is you can take your entry right after the breakout of this particular tap. In a similar fashion, we can also look at a bearish triple tap price action setup. So first of all, you will see a sharp upside movement in the asset prices, and right after the upside movement you will see a kind of a consolidation, and in that particular consolidation you will see 3 different taps. Right after the third tap you will see a sharp fall in the asset prices. So we can take our entry right after the breakout of the tap on the downside. And here are some of the important points related to triple tap order flow setup. So first of all, you can try to look and catch the trend reversals in higher time frame to realize higher profit potential. So most of the trend reversal setups, they work very good on higher time frame, and not only that, if you try to capture this particular trading setup on higher time frame, you can realize very good profit potential. And also, I don't recommend to trade this particular setup on anything less than 10 minutes chart. So if you are an intraday trader, if you want to trade this type of price action setup on lower time frame, I recommend you to stick with 10 minutes as well as 15 minutes chart, and anything less than 10 minutes is not an ideal time frame for price action traders. And the final point is you need to wait for a proper breakout to take the entry. Alright, don't rush into the positions, wait for a clear breakout, or in some cases wait for a proper retest. Once you get a proper retest, you can go for the entry. Alright, so that's the triple tap order flow setup. It's a very simple and efficient price action setup to catch the market reversals. So if you like this video, kindly click on the like button, and if you have any doubts or any comments, or if you need to give any feedbacks about this particular trading setup, kindly give it on the comment section below. And finally, thanks a lot for watching and happy trading.